now we're showing the most popular drawing, which is birds made out of cashew nuts on a tree. The materials you'll be needing is the shells of the cashew nuts, a pencil and a rubber, a glue gun to glue them down, and some paint, all different colors. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to draw is the tree, and we're going to start by the bottom, and it's going to be a small line going up. We don't want it to be too long because we want it to be mainly branches. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do the branches, and you just have to do like little squiggles like this to do the branches, just so we can see the birds better. So we're going to go up like this. And you want to do the same thing on the other side, but slightly different. So we're going to go right up like this. And the birds will be sitting on the tree, so we want to make sure that the branches are nicely done, so they can actually look like they're sitting on them. So then we have some more branches, which just go higher up. And on this side too. So you can kind of make any sort of, the branches in any sort of direction. It's really up to you. Just make them go upwards, like this. And it just does a pretty effect. So I'm going to make this one go slightly higher. So you can make them as high or low, or as squiggly as you want them. They'll still look just as pretty. And remember, if you think that you don't like a certain branch, you can always rub it off so it doesn't, you don't have to worry too much. So I'm going to do one up here and like this so the birds can sit on them. And I'm going to do one right here. So this one I want it to be slightly more in, so I'm just going to bring it in a bit more. So now I've got more space to put another branch, just like this. And I'm just going to make another branch come out of this one. And now I've got lots of different ways. Lots of branches for the birds to sit on. You don't want to make too many because you don't want it to be overcrowded. You just want to make enough to make it look pretty. Okay, so this is all I'm going to do like branches right now. I might just add another one right here though, because there's a little space. Just like this. So this is what my tree looks like, and you can do yours however you want, or you can do it the same as me. And now what you want to do is you want to get some black paint, and you want to paint on top of your drawing what you've just done. And the reason why we want to do it in black is because all of the birds are going to be colourful and we want them to stand out, because if we do blue, for example, then there won't be much point to do blue birds, because otherwise it'll just blend into the tree. So let's go. Want to make sure to start from the top, so then, and work your way down, so then if you have drawn here, you're not putting your hand in it. colours ready to paint with, you can grab your pistachio shell and you can start painting it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we can zoom in. What it should look like after you've painted them all, 3 of each color. And now what you want to do is you want to wait for them to dry. Okay, so once they're all dry, you want to get some black paint, and you want to get a small paintbrush with a small tip at the end, and you want to pick one of your dry shells up, and you want to pick it up and you want to see which way you want the eye to be, on the top or the bottom, depends which side you prefer. So I'm going to pick this side and I'm just going to draw a dot, and you want to be really careful when you do this. So you just want to do one in the middle, kind of to the right, just like this. So it's a small dot, and we don't want to do anything else to it. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to get one of your birds, like this one for example, and you want to place it on your drawing, and then what you want to do is right next to it, so I'm going to zoom in for this, is right next to it is you're going to draw its beak. So without drawing on it, there we go. And then you just want to colour it in. So now we know that this one, or any other one, can go here when we glue it and it has a beak. And you want to do that for anywhere you're going to be putting your bird. So I'm going to be putting one here now. So I'm going to just draw a beak right here. And it doesn't matter if it's bigger because it's going to be hidden under the bird anyway. It's good to do it a little bit bigger. So now I'm going to do that for all of the tree. So then I know when to put them, where to put them when I come to glue them. Try and do the beaks in different ways and not all facing one way, otherwise it's gonna look a bit weird that they all look in one way. So you want to try and do 2 different ways. So you see I'm doing a beak this way and then some this way, and then those 2 will be looking at each other, and it's gonna be a bit like that, just so it adds a little bit more of an effect. Okay, so the next thing after you've done all the beaks is you want to do the sky in blue, and I'm going to do some watercolor for this. So you just want to get a lot of water onto a blue, and you just want to paint it like this, and it will give a nice effect to the painting. And we're doing this now so it doesn't get in the way of the birds, because we don't want that to happen. Oh, and be careful of the branches. There we go. The lighter you want the blue, the more water you add to it. Once you have finished with painting all around your tree, you want to start by placing your birds around your tree now. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'm just going to place them wherever I feel I want to put them. So one here, for example, and one the other way. Just so when you go to glue it, you're not going to be worrying where to put them. You can just put them straight down.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher and higher. We can go till the morning glow. We can go higher and higher. Before I was found, I felt like I could gain the
So
ocean.
once you have placed all of your birds how you want them and all the colors that you would like to be in place, you have to glue them down with some glue gun or another glue that you have. And this is the tricky part. So you want to get an old pencil that you don't use anymore, and you want to try and glue it down with it. So you have to be careful not to burn your hands. So you want to get your glue gun, and you want to place some glue in the middle, and then with this pencil you help drag it, and try not to get any on your hands because it'll burn really badly. And then you just put it down on your page, and you want to really press down so that it doesn't come off. So now that one's down, you got to do it to all of the rest of them. So remember what I said, you got to get the glue, place it inside, and then with your old pencil you want to go around it without burning your fingers, and you have to kind of be quick so that it doesn't dry up. You can put some on your paper as well if you wanted to, and then what you do is you just glue it on. So if there's glue that comes onto it, just let it dry and then we'll just peel it off at the end. That's no big deal. So now you do it for all of the other ones. Okay, so this is what it looks like after it's been glued. As you can see, there's a lot of glue everywhere, but you don't have to worry if this has happened to you as well, because it's quite easy just to pull off once it's dried so you don't burn yourself. And just by pulling it off like this, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so now we have rubbed off all of the glue, so there's no stringy bits or anything. I've, as you can see, added this flower just to add a nice effect. And what you want to do is you want to get a green pen and just draw down like this. It will just look like a nice effect. And then you could just add a nice petal. And another one here. This way it looks a little bit more effective, and then what you can do is color that in. What you also want to do is just add a few little of these like here, just so it adds a nice effect. You don't want one everywhere, you just want some here and there, just to add a bit more of a tree effect. So to finish off, you want to just do a bit more blue sky at the bottom, and I might even add some grass at the bottom too. You also want to colour in this green bit. Okay, so this is the finished product. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and don't forget to stay tuned for more videos that will be coming soon. If you want to suggest a drawing, just put it in the comment section down below. So I hope you've enjoyed this video with these pistachios. As you can see, we could do anything with them, and if some bits of glue made your page rip, then you could just touch it up with a pen or some materials that you was using before. So thanks for watching. Bye.